All right, what's up, YouTube? Good morning. Welcome to Barron's Life on a Friday morning. I'm headed to work, and before I go to school and actually start teaching, I'm going to take everybody to a little econ school, a little econ lesson about the economics of YouTube and what it's going to look like in the future, at least what I think it's going to look like in the future. So kick back, relax, enjoy. I got to go to Starbucks as well, get a nice cup of coffee, and let's talk about YouTube and basically what it means to subscribers and to people that are actually creating videos. Okay, so there's this Bloomberg article that talks about getting your kids off YouTube, like don't let them do it as a job. And I actually kind of agree with that, because most likely to truly succeed, you're gonna have to have a real job, and then you can have YouTube as well. And then Casey Neistat, who's a vlogger, and I'll post the links down below so you can click and watch his video, and then also you can read the article that's in Bloomberg. Casey Neistat posts a response, and you know, it's emotional, but Casey does a good job. I mean, it's very well done. But basically, nobody's talking about the actual economic concepts that are being portrayed with YouTube and the idea of monetizing a channel. And so that's kind of my goal today. Like, what does it mean to be on YouTube, and what does it mean to try and make money on YouTube? Okay, first concept we need to talk about is the idea of value versus cost. All right, so first off, YouTube is essentially free. You can get on for nothing. All you have to have is internet connectivity to be able to get onto YouTube. You create a Gmail account if you want to have an account. Super, super simple. But the value of YouTube is pretty immense. If you want to learn how to sew, if you want to learn how to tie a fly, if you want to learn how to weld, you can go on YouTube and you can learn how to do it. There's virtually anything that you want to learn how to do, and it's pretty much available to you on YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So every year I ask my students, I'm like, would you guys give up the internet for $1 million? It's always a question I ask my AP Econ students at the beginning of the year. And they're like, sure. And then they think about it and they're like, well, no, I wouldn't, because I realize that pretty much my entire life is based on the internet. And YouTube is kind of the same way. Would you give up YouTube for $1 million? And I feel like a lot of people, especially younger people, would say no. And so with YouTube, you have something that is essentially free, although the value of it is absolutely huge. Okay, it's very, very valuable to individuals. And like I say, I'm kind of referencing the younger generation, 40 and below. We'll take a brief little break to get a cup of coffee.
What can I get for you today?
Yeah, let me get a venti pike black, please.
Venti black pike. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, it's going to be 263 in the window.
Thanks. Okay, let's go to our second economic concept of YouTube, and it's something I call barriers to entry. We study this a lot in microeconomics as we look at monopolies and oligopolies and how they keep other people from joining markets, okay? So YouTube is kind of doing that with this monetization. Let me explain. They're making it more difficult for you to monetize a channel. And what that's going to do is it's going to cause people to make a decision and say, all right, I no longer want to do YouTube. I want to back out. I don't want to have a small channel. And so some people are going to leave, and that's completely fine, all right? The other thing that's going to happen is it's going to create channels that are mega super channels and channels that are essentially small now, but that will grow in time. And what that means is they're going to have to differentiate, they're going to have to market themselves, they're going to have to do things to grow their individual channels and to show content that is worthy of being viewed. And so that's something that you're going to see to truly be monetized. You're going to have a pretty devoted and a fairly big channel. And that's going to be kind of a big change within YouTube. So the barriers to entry, to be honest with you, isn't really a bad thing. It's actually going to create most likely a better product overall. And I feel like it will create channels that will truly be excellent and worth watching. Now, as a YouTuber with a relatively small and new channel, I'm completely fine with them changing the monetization rules, because it's going to create more of a competitive base, and it's going to make people leave, and I'm fine with that. I'm good with having less competition and fewer channels to compete with, and so keep jacking up the monetization. That's fine with me. Doesn't bother me at all. Okay, concept number 3 that we're going to talk about is the idea of capitalism. And this is the beauty of living in the USA, all right? We work on a capitalistic base with supply and demand and things like that. Our economy is based on markets and creating something that wants to be purchased and bought by other people. So here's something that is new. If YouTube keeps messing with the monetization stuff, if they keep messing with the monetization stuff, then what they're going to do is they're going to aggravate somebody, and some kid somewhere is going to decide to leave. He's going to go start his own platform, and sometimes a change like this could actually be the demise of YouTube. It's the beauty of watching capitalism work and watching somebody else come up with a better idea or a new idea and completely change the future of both the internet and online video sharing. And so somewhere right now, there's somebody that's going to come up with a change. It's going to come up with something new, and it's because YouTube demonetized their channel. All right. So somewhere out there, somebody with an idea, keep that idea. That's the whole point of capitalism, coming up with something better, something new, and a new way of doing things. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I love talking about econ. I love teaching econ, and I love the idea of econ in things like YouTube. It allows young people to see that econ is a real thing. It's a big part of our lives, even though we may not see it every day and realize it. If you have enjoyed this video, please click down below and subscribe. Like my videos and follow my channel. I have truly enjoyed this. See you guys next time. Have a great day.